In the first assignment, you are required to forecast a product based on its log value and time as the independent variables by using the methods of moving average, exponential smoothing, and trend forecasting. Although these methods have superior simplicity and accuracy, some scholars argue that these methods do not capture other variables in real life that have a significant impact on the dependent variables. Accordingly, in the second assignment, you are required to develop a full econometric model by adding more explanatory or independent variables. I'll be discussing 3 models as follows. An econometric forecasting model with 1 explanatory variable, equation 1, an econometric forecasting model with 2 explanatory variable, equation 2, an econometric forecasting model with an instrumental variable, equation 5. As a manager for Virgin Train, you are required to forecast the number of passengers in 2021 so that you can prepare logistics accordingly. From economic theory, you understand that the number of train passengers or the demand for train tickets, or S, depends on the following variables: the population income or salary, variable Y, in which the higher the income, the more people travel using Virgin Train ticket price, variable P, from Manchester to London, in which the higher the price, the fewer passengers there will be on Virgin, because the passengers will use a substitute transportation option such as traveling by goods, National Express. Goods ticket of National Express, PS, as the price of the substitute transportation. The logic is that the cheaper the price of goods travel, the more people will switch to goods and travel from Manchester to London by coach. Accordingly, you are collecting the data below. We have the data there, SPSS, T for time, M for month, S for number of passengers or sales, P for price of Virgin Train ticket, PS is price of substitute, which is price for coach, National Express, Y for salary, C for annual tax credit. So remember, if you want to forecast one period ahead, which is 1 year ahead, you need to log the variable, independent variable, into one period. Well, if you want to forecast 2 periods ahead, 2 years ahead, you need to log 2 periods. So we have to do this by using transform command. So the independent variable here in this case is P, PS, Y, and C. So transform, this is log P1 period, transform P1, that means we're going to find the log P1 period Yeah, you have all the data there. Lagging one period, see? Price, there, see? Or lagging one period, because you want to forecast in the year 2021. Remember, if you want to forecast 2 years ahead, until 2022, you need to log the independent variable into 2 periods. You need to run regression. Regression only one variable. Analyze, regression, linear, and this is S, number of passenger, function of salary, lagging one period to forecast next year. And then you look at the statistic there. You can also put confidence interval, and yeah, you can put descriptive as well. So if you click continue and enter, that's the model there. So let's go to the instrumental variable. In the instrumental variable, you need to find variable which is highly correlated with Y here. We find C. What is C? C is annual family tax credit. Correlation coefficient between Y and C. And if you look at the Sperman correlation coefficient, very high, almost 1. You run the regression, this is Y is a function of C. Click OK. So you have the regression there. But you are interested in the predicted value. Remember, you're going to use predicted value or Y hat to replace Y in the equation 2. Remember, if you look at it, so to replace Y in the equation 2, Y will be replaced by Y hat. So the way you do it is the same. Analyze, regression, linear, Y there, and then you need to see is independent, statistic is the same, but you need to do one more thing here, save. Click save, and then you have to click there. You're interested in predicted values. There. Continue and click OK. So SPSS will generate predicted value. This is Y hat. This is predicted value, minimum, maximum. But if you want to look the number one by one, you can click the number there. It's there, the predicted value. So you use this number in the instrumental variable to replace this Y. So basically you run analyze, regression, linear. You need to transform the variable first into one period, compute variable, reset, predicted log 1 period equal this. Okay, so if you look again, here, can you see that? Logging 1 period. So you run the regressions, linear, sales, you replace Y1 with predicted 1. This is instrumental variable. And then P. You look at that. That's great, it's there. This is the techniques of instrumental variable. So you replace Y with Y hat. Remember to get Y hat there, predicted value of Y. Okay guys, I'll see you then.